Welcome to Running on Empty Food Review.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
I love that dude.
He's a good guy. But anyways, what is the topic for today?
No, we don't go into anyways. We just go into the topic of today because as soon as I go ahead and edit this, it's just gonna be like a very.
It's interactive and fun.
We're gonna episode 6, the trash version, trash edition.
That's every episode.
I am the Trash Man edition.
You're not Danny DeVito.
Danny Dorito. Nice
I like more of Danny Frito.
Danny Dorito DeVito. Danny the Frito that tastes like Doritos DeVito.
You gotta think for limericks there, I see.
I'm a slow thinker.
It's okay. You're still trying your best, and that's what we're proud of.
The thing about this is when it comes to bronze versus brains, you're the brains and I'm the brawn. I react quickly when it comes to physical confrontation or any kind of physical ability interaction. You think really quick on your feet. So, I mean, you're a quick thinker, but when it comes to physical stuff, you're very slow. You know, I'm fast when it comes to the physical stuff, and you're fast when it comes to the mental stuff. So we both got our own strengths and weaknesses. And we cover each other in those strengths and weaknesses. But we ain't gay, though.
Well, I mean, you aren't, but...
Yeah, I'm not, no. Call me the Trap Master, though. I set up arena fights with traps. But speaking of arena fights...
Oh, God. Well done.
Yeah, see, I had to think about that one.
I'm glad you had, about 30 seconds to build up to it.
Hey, it's a build-up. Watch Killing Bites. Is that what it's called? Killing Bites?
Yeah. I was watching Twitch Presents, and they were streaming it, and I was like, ooh, what's this?
Yeah, I only saw the first episode just
Same here.
A few moments ago, but you saw it in the all golden glory of Twitch chat.
Yes, they were very enthusiastic about certain scenes of certain close-ups of certain body parts and all that, and when it came to the end of the episode and some lady in a trench coat asked the main character if he can look at something for her, that's when they all kind of lost their mind. And I also learned that day that the Twitch terms of service doesn't apply anymore. You can do whatever you want because they showed a lot of things that were against their service of terms.
Straight up tits.
I mean, I was going to say it in a much more, level and demure.
Do these people want level and demure? I can't even say it right. These people want that?
YouTube wants that. We have to be subtle.
YouTube wants it. Guess what?
How else are we going to get our coin?
Dogecoin? How else are we going to get a coin?
We cannot get Khajiit's ware if we don't have no coin.
Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
Thank you for repeating what I just said.
Yeah, but I said it out of the game.
Okay, Todd.
We talked about that last episode. No reason to bring up Todd Howard again in episode 6. And besides, he's not Todd. We refer to him as God Howard now. Because I'm pretty sure as soon as the labo, the labo's already out, but I'm waiting on Todd Howard to print out a Skyrim themed labo.
Now you can get Skyrim on the labo.
Yeah, it's like
you build your helmet to praise the sun with.
Well,
that's Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I'm over here mixing up my stuff. Jesus, it's all medieval anime. Jesus,
medieval.
I'm stuck on anime. It's all medieval gameplay. They're all the same. One's just harder.
Oh yeah,
and the other one's full of glitches.
Yeah, well, actually, that was a really good game, for the PlayStation, medieval.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but yeah, the left controller would be the sword, the little labo cardboard sword, and the right controller would be the shield that you just put it right there. Skyrim Steam Labo, people. Invest in it. Invest in it while it's not yet in development.
I can't wait for Skyrim 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
I was trying to think of a spell that sounds like Boogaloo, but I couldn't think of one because I don't play the game. Ah, yes, going back to our main point as we got sidetracked by Todd Howard. Blame him.
God Howard. Praise on to him.
We've already given our sermon last week, so you can catch up with that and listen to it every Sunday, like a good boy. Or a girl. Or whatever you identify as. I'm not here to judge, and neither is God Howard.
There you go. All right, but anyways, on to Killing Bites. Very good show. Even though I only watched like one episode, so I really can't.
Well, you said something about the main character being a breath of fresh air. Would you like to expand on that?
Well, to me, like I like main characters that just don't look like generic slice of life high school kids, high school boys. Always have like the same kind of generic ass hairstyle, but different color. Now this guy had his like cut, and it looked like it was like a little like faux hawk. I was like, all right, okay, that's pretty good. Like finally an MC that doesn't have that generic high school guy haircut. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Obviously, right? I mean, the villain or the antagonist of that episode, who turned into a goddamn Leomon, he had that hair. He had that hairstyle.
That was really long, actually. I
Kinda, yeah.
It was more of generic villain guy that is only going to show up for like 10 seconds before he dies.
Generic fodder.
Yes.
But then again, that I mean,
disposable anime character number 57.
Exactly.
In blue.
In blue. Almost makes it sound like a style. Number 57 in blue.
Have you seen modern anime? They all kind of take on the same thing.
Actually, no, it's Blue Coral number 5.
Jesus. Semi-gloss.
Semi-gloss. Oh, man.
SpongeBob's my favorite anime. Right next to Corey in the house.
SpongeBob is quotable in almost everyday life.
It is a rule. SpongeBob is always relevant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. And that's why I mean, SpongeBob itself, in and of itself is a meme.
It's always been.
But regardless, yeah, generic ass Leomon, SpongeBob, Patrick, Leomon, all in the same episode.
I didn't see Patrick in that episode.
No, Leomon showed up in that episode.
Yeah, you must have been really observant if you saw SpongeBob and them in there.
Exactly. No, it's because like SpongeBob and Patrick were like making a campfire, and they had to draw a circle in the sand. That was Leomon. Fucked up Squidward.
No, that was a sea bear, not a sea lion.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What was it like? What episode are you watching?
Bear, lion, same shit.
Freaking Mandela effect over here.
Mandela or Vandella. I don't know.
No, it's We are not. No, you are not going to Mandela effect the name Mandela. No, we are not going to do this.
I don't even know what the hell a Mandela effect is. I'm not smart enough for that shit. You should know this by now.
Viewers at home, just Google it. Easy.
Mandela, Vandella, Bodella, Bodega. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Banana Fofana Osama Bin Laden Brown.
Well, Osama Bin Laden is brown.
Oh. We'll just leave it at that, because we can do another episode all about Drag Race. But another one we watched was one called Magical Girl Site.
A.K.A. generic, cringy, not cringy, but generic, yandere, crazy-ass bitches, plot number 52.
No, I'd say more like Monica on crack. And not the good kind, the one that gives you a bad trip.
PCP and heroin?
Yeah. It's like that, because the main characters, just were introduced and she just wants to die because her life is terrible. Women are terrible to her, and they beat her, and her brother punches her to relieve stress. All for those good grades, because you gotta please dad, right? These are all terrible people, and you should never aspire to be any of them. Although she does get a nice little gun that shoots people into different areas, so...
Teleportation gun.
Yeah, and it's got a little heart, so it's cute. I mean, I like it. I think it's good. Some of it's like edgy lines and the typical "you're terrible," and then they say "I'm not," and then good stuff.
Nice.
But I like it, and it's got Frieza's voice actor in there, who plays Nana-chan.
Who's a doll, by the way?
No, she's just a site admin.
Site admin?
Yeah, Frieza is the admin of the site, and then she gives them the power to become magical girls.
Then again, I only did watch like a little snippet like of episode 4, so I really didn't see much. I haven't even seen I haven't even seen episode 1 yet. So, and at this point, I think I probably don't want to. I was like just watching episode 4, like the beginning of episode 4 all the way to the end, and not my cup of tea. Really not. I'm not a big fan of slice of life.
That was not a slice of life.
Well, it's high school. I don't want to see high school kids. I want to see like...
They don't even deal with high school. They're trying to figure out who's going around killing girls with hammers.
Also trying to figure out their own sexuality as well.
Hey, that's only implied, I'm sure.
Only implied. Ah,
Japan doesn't do blatant, I'm sure.
yes they do. Have you seen the
You
Uprising?
ruined the joke I was trying to set up.
Well, what was the joke?
I was gonna say, well, anime never makes anything obvious. Like, it's very subtle, and they don't ever try to allude to
Oh,
anything.
these people already got the joke now.
Well, now that you ruined it, and I pointed out, yes.
Did you get the joke? I got it.
Not so loud.
I hate this chair. It creaks. I don't like it. It's a bitch when I have to edit that shit out.
If you keep complaining, I'm gonna creak your neck.
Ah.
Then I'm gonna throw you in Dawson's Creek.
Shit was gay. So was Friends. But I liked it. Friends is alright. I am Joey Tribbiani. I am a Joey Tribbiani.
I've never watched the show, so I'll take your word for it.
You should watch it. It's a good show. I think are we just gonna talk about animu and sitcoms?
Well, we can keep it on track. We can keep this animu train going and chugging.
You know what? I just thought of something. What the American equivalent to a sitcom, let's say for example, Friends, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is a very good one, Andy Samberg,
I haven't seen that one with Andy Hamburger.
and in Japan, I was about to say in Japanese, Japanese.
You're not going that way.
Oh yeah, rape slot.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Japanese. Are you Japanese? Because I'm trying to get into Japanese. Oh my goodness.
He makes his own entertainment.
Yes, I do. But to the Japanese, our anime, they're sitcoms. Because I'm fully aware that they do have their own J dramas and K dramas. Well, K drama in Korea and J drama in Japan. You know?
Well, they have live action stuff. Wait, do they have live action stuff? Or is everything just anime that exists there?
Well, I mean, you watch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. I watched Sentai and Kamen Rider because I have nothing better to do with my life. Someone save me, please. Just like the main character in Magical Girl site. Every day I think of dying.
Well, go ahead and die, you lousy bitch. Yeah, cunt.
Just make sure to get the T on coont.
Coont. Bandicoot.
Yes, we were talking about Crash Bandicoot.
Well, I said the whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that one out too. Because it's dead memes.
Yes, it's for the best.
See, the thing that was recent is now dead, and it has to have at least a year of dead. It has to have a year of death.
A year of dead.
A year of death, and then anything past that year is now vintage. Think about it.
Oh, look at you all hipstery.
I do not want to brand myself as a millennial. And I don't. I'm not a millennial.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, but I don't want to brand
The cutoff rate is 99. You were born well before that. Enjoy it for what it is.
But I don't like the label.
We have the power to destroy businesses. Do you know that?
How? By protesting outside of Starbucks?
No, we just stopped going there. You know how many restaurants have closed because people are realizing that we don't need to go there? And every time they close, a baby boomer shrieks in horror. It's great. We have the power to destroy this world and rebuild it as we see fit.
Yeah, but people are too lazy to do that.
We're destroying Applebee's. We can do anything.
Welcome to Chili's.
Chili's is dead. We're gonna kill it.
Well, my baby back, ribs. I want my baby back.
And now we're demonetized. Thank you.
Oh shit, that's right.
We're not sponsored by Chili's.
Well, I mean, I think I did miss a couple baby backs in the first verse, so it's pretty good. We're good. We're not demonetized yet. I mean, we're not getting anything out of this. So. This is more kind of like an equivalent to high school side project that our English teacher go ahead and gave us a project to do once because it was part of our final, and thus we decided, you know what, this actually doesn't sound too bad. I want to go ahead and do it outside of class after hours. And then boom, this is pretty much Mode 5 is the equivalent of an after-school fuck-around activity, extracurricular activity.
Where did that come from?
I don't know, I'm just making shit up.
Man.
Are you going to eat that cheesecake? We have cheesecake right in front of us, people. That's why I ask. Hey, you know what? Now I can actually go. I can actually go forward with that running on empty food review. Give me the cheesecake, bruh.
No.
Let me do it for review, bruh.
Jeez,
Props to him.
if non sequitur was a human being, you would have just beaten it into a coma just now.
Is that a compliment? Or is that a... What's that word?
An insult?
There it is.
Oh, Lord.
I am...
Non-specific Lord, because we do not want to promote any sort of religious propaganda.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, give me the cheesecake, bruh.
Oh, it's right there. You can eat it.
Alright, okay, so this is the cheesecake that I got out of Ratchet Walmart. And I'm pretty sure that several people there had diseases.
And while you're eating, I'm going to talk about more anime because I don't want this scene to be completely derailed. Oh, but there is that cooking anime that I've seen.
And then there was that lady that you roasted last week.
It was not last week, and I did not roast her. Jesus.
She was still there in the frozen food aisle. All the food was spoiled and gone bad.
I did not.
I have a joke for you. What happens?
Shoot.
All right, okay. What do you call when the person comes back after you roasted them hella hard?
I don't know.
And they're asking for that one dude that roasted him hella bad. He's like, where the hell is he? I want to beat him up. What do you call that?
I don't know. What do you call that whole thing that you explained?
It's called never turning the oven off because they're still roasted. They've been burning ever since you just left them in the oven. But anyways, I'll get back to the cheesecake while Fred talks about anime and the generic ass yandere shit that he likes. You know what? Actually, every time you watch anime, you always watch the yandere type shit.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You always tell me, hey, you should check this out. Oh, let's go ahead and see it. It's fucking crazy ass high school girls who have nothing better to do rather than shriek like chimpanzees, and they do, and have like fucking pupils the size of their goddamn nails. You know, their eyes shrink hella small, and fucking.
That is the only one that I showed you that was like that. What other ones do I watch that do that?
Mm.
I would love to hear.
It's a very nice crust. The texture of the cheesecake is very, very moist. It's delicious. It's mouth-watering. It's a very nice, subtle taste of the cheesecake and the crumbs. This bottom layer.
Oh my gosh.
Sweeteners. That extract. Pure vanilla.
He doesn't like to admit it, but this episode was just his own little personal experiment. That's what it is. That's all it is. This is no longer a group effort. This is just his personal satisfaction being fulfilled.
That's a 10.
And he sounds like some sort of failing machinery.
It's the allergies. Fuck off.
It is not the allergies.
I can't breathe in well with all this pollen.
Are you done patting yourself on the back for like 20 minutes?
I'm patting myself on the chest because I can't breathe. But yeah, okay, let's go in. Second bite.
Oh my god. So I guess this episode is going to be a shared topic of cheesecake and anime.
Yeah, I like it. As much as I like this cheesecake too. Very.
You're not going to plug the brand so people can go and seek it?
Absolutely not. This is mine. It's finger licking good, people. Very subtle, very strong, yet smooth tastes. It's like walking into your grandparents' house. Always smells good.
Okay, good. Okay, because for a second I was worried where that was gonna go, but that's just...
Where the hell do you think it was gonna go?
I've hung around with people. I've hung around with certain people that have destroyed my perception of innocence and...
yeah, he's gay, people.
Oh my gosh. I'm flagging this video for homophobia.
I thought you said I'm flattered.
As if I'm gonna be flattered by an insult.
It just breaks off the crust. Third bite.
I hope everyone at home is enjoying this food ASMR that he has become.
That's all you're using ASMR too.
You see, you get 3 types of videos into one.
Welcome to episode 6 to the eating and wheezing ASMR.
Featuring anime. 3-in-1. You're getting a deal.
But anyways, what's the third anime before we have to go ahead and shut this off? It was Dimension W. That's actually one of my recommendations to you because you're a science whiz. You like fake science shit.
Are we gonna? We are not gonna do this fake science thing again.
The moon is fake. We all know that. Everybody knows that. The Earth itself is not flat. It's pretty round. It's pretty thick. It's pretty thick. The Earth is wet. 70% wet. 30% land mass.
The fact that you don't refer to it as flat is good enough for me, so I will take anything at this point.
The moon is still fake though. But anyways, Dimension W. They found a fourth dimensional axis called Dimension W. No shit, right? But anyways, what's your take on it? I mean, you only saw like the first 15 minutes of it.
Why did you say it as if like you were somehow like smart enough to understand that?
Because I've seen the whole series. I understand what Dimension W is. It's fake as fuck, like science.
Jesus.
Alright, okay, fourth bite? No. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus. Well, it's interesting that there's a fourth dimension, although technically we live in a fourth dimensional world because time can be seen as a dimension. So I'm guessing they're referring to a fourth spatial dimension, which is interesting because the concept of a fourth dimension is something that we can't really grasp. Because we're three-dimensional beings living in a somewhat 4D world, so we can't necessarily picture a fourth-dimensional object. I guess it's like a tesseract that kind of just changes with time, but that's like the only way we can kind of visualize it, but I could do like an episode on that alone to like even try to barely explain. We can have Science Fridays here.
Ew, no.
Hey, science is fun. Science gave you this computer and the mic that you're using.
Science is gay. Science is fake. Like love. Like feelings. Feelings are fake. Feelings exist on a fifth dimensional plane.
What? So you're saying is you don't believe in gravity?
Yeah, it don't. Because feelings weigh you down. Regret weighs you down. Regret is fifth dimensional.
It's like semi-profound, but then it's not.
I'm a genius. I'm a genius in an idiot's body.
I don't think that's how it works.
Exactly. I was trying to prove a point.
You didn't really prove it that well.
I was trying to make a joke.
You didn't do it very well.
Oh, well, anyways. I think that just about wraps it up for today's episode 6. If you like this, the generic ass.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, generic.
Link for merch is in the description.
Link for merch.
Yo, can we get 25,000 likes on this video?
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Yo, can I get 25,000 likes with only 10 people here? Hey, yo, Viewbot.
Or it's like those hip young YouTubers say, you gotta aim high, bro. You gotta flex on them.
Yeah, flex. Those are rookie numbers.
Now I feel disgusted for saying flex.
It's flex season. I'm about to flex on this cheesecake. Flex these jaw muscles.
I was almost worried that wasn't gonna make sense, but you got specific, which is good.
Oh yeah.
You're learning.
I'm on fire today. Kids, stay in school, drink your milk, and then slowly start developing your own self-conscious and realize that milk is shit and go to almond milk. Love you guys.
Ew.
Mwah.
Yeah, what is ew? Okay, before we go, I have a famous limerick.
Shit.
And I have it here.
Is it another E?
It is not another E. It is not another E. It's a very nice poem by the late Maya Angelou.
But yeah, that nice limerick from Maya Angelou is, eat shit, asshole. Fall off your horse.
That's not the one, but we can end it with that, because it's a true man's world.
It's a true man's world.